To find articles from a specific anthropology or archaeology journal, choose A to Z online journal locator on the NLC Library's homepage. I'm going to use the example Latin American Antiquity. Do a search for that and you'll see several databases listed and the dates that we subscribe to Latin American Antiquity. Choose one of the links listed. Academic OneFile is the database that I clicked. You're going to see all the issues for that journal. Up in the top left corner, you can search within the publication. I'll just type in Tikal. You're going to see I only got 2 results. The best way to do this often is to then click the advanced search and change keyword to entire document for your search terms and paste the name of the publication, Latin American Antiquity, at the bottom of the search form, publication title, and now we'll click search. We're going to get a lot more results searching the entire document for our search term Tikal, and then we'll just limit all of our results to Latin American Antiquity. Here's an example, Techniques of Ancient Maya Bone Working. I'll scroll through this. Sometimes if you do a Control F on the keyboard for your search term, you can see where in the document it shows up. It's a good idea too to look at the abstract at the top of the, it's not labeled here in this article, but usually the first paragraph will summarize the article for you. We can go back to the list of results and look at a few more. The key thing is use A to Z online journal locator if you want to search just a specific academic journal like American Antiquity or Latin American Antiquity. If you don't get results searching within this publication, try the advanced search. Your search term or search terms, if you want to use a couple of different boxes, you can add other search terms in the second and third boxes there. Try entire document. Just be sure also to limit your search to Latin American Antiquity or whatever the name of the journal is. Here's another example called Current Anthropology, and this is good for the ethnography project. So A to Z online journal locator. I'm actually going to pick the JSTOR Arts and Sciences collection. Our subscription is $19.59 to $19.99. Now we don't have a good really database to access the more recent articles. It's a little hard to do that actually. This is a good database, JSTOR, for accessing most of the last several decades. Here I'm going to search this journal in the top right corner. Just typing in Zambia. You're going to see you can sort those newest to oldest or by relevance. And we'll look at some of the articles here. You can also do the advanced search here in a similar way to Academic OneFile, typing in like Zambia and then limiting it to journal title, Current Anthropology. And then in the second search box, we'll do something a little bit different. You can add some other search terms. You'll see that it defaults to searching the full text. So often if you just leave it here with the name of the culture, you'll get a lot of results. Sex or gender, either one of those terms. We'll put a set of parentheses around those. And this will narrow our results a little bit. I'll click that first result. And this is an example of, in JSTOR, sometimes you get citations or references to articles we don't subscribe to. Remember that Current Anthropology, April 2006, we don't have access to in this database. We could try to get that for you through interlibrary loan, but let's go back and look at another article. We'll choose one from 1993. And in JSTOR, it'll tell you what pages the search terms appeared on here, like page 163, looks like maybe in the list of references. Let's try page 144. Now the way JSTOR displays the article at first is just embedded here in the database. If you click PDF in the top right corner, you can open the entire article in another window, and usually that's a little easier to navigate through it. Be sure to turn off your pop-up blocker too. I'll do that, and then I should be able to open the article in this new window. Once you have the article in a new window, if you use the binoculars or a Control F, you can search across the document for whatever term you're looking for. But just be aware that that may not always work. Not all articles are searchable, that PDF format. But remember, we're looking for hits on several pages, and JSTOR told us what pages those hits are on. For example, I think it was 144. We can go back and look on page 144. We can toggle back to the article and look for page 144. And it's there, kind of on the left side of the page. The zombie are consistently regarded as fringe groups by, and it gives a citation to Lindenbaum, 1984. When you have an in-text citation like that, inside the article, citing somebody with a date in parentheses, you can go to the list of references and see what that is. It might be a book or an article that you could find in our library or get through interlibrary loan. And so here's the list of references. Shirley Lindenbaum, Variations on a Sociosexual Theme in Melanesia. And this looks like a chapter out of Ritualized Homosexuality in Melanesia. So it's a book, so we'll search the ACCD online catalog. We'll just type in the first few words of that book. And we don't own it. None of the ACCD libraries own it. But we could request it under services, interlibrary loan, book, put all the information about the book, your contact information, and we can try to get that from another library for you. That's just a quick summary of how to look for good information from scholarly sources, mainly academic journals, when you know the title of the academic journal. Latin American Antiquity, American Antiquity, and Current Anthropology are three really good journals in anthropology and archaeology. Those aren't the only three, but those are really three very good ones. Start off with A to Z Online Journal Locator.